in front of you going, I could understand you cutting out in front of me if you just necked a bottle of vodka and smoked a crack pipe. But the fact you've done that, you're just an idiot. Get to jail.
I don't think you can be done for that, can you?
Well, that's exactly. If traffic cops pulling people, you better hope you're 5 times over the limit. Or you're going away for a long time.
I'll find out you're just an arsehole. You're fucked, son. There was the mobile firing ranges. Apparently the police thought it would be a brilliant idea to invest in a mobile firing range, right, that goes around all the police stations. So rather than, you know, them going to Mountain Muhammad, that whole thing, rather than going to the firing range in a central area and everybody having to go and taking time out of their day, we'll bring the firing range to you. It's sort of like an ice cream van for cops, right? And it drives around.
What music does it play?
Yeah, it's like, no, that's the wrong one. That's Here Comes the Bride. And,
That's a shotgun wedding. That deserved more than that.
It's this big articulated lorry, and in the back of it they've got 4 firing range things that shoot down it. But the thing is, they bought this thing, and it's too bloody big to fit into most of the police stations, right? So they have to put it in a central place where all the cops come in. And they said that they've got this mobile firing range. Now, I read this in the paper. It says they've got a place, and I have got a mobile firing range. I thought they were Land Rovers. I thought that was the thing, you know, that was a target practice for everybody else. Is shooting at Land Rovers. Go there it is, there, bang, there we go, one.
There's a PSNI specialist, arms specialist, for dealing with guns and all the rest of it, shot himself in the hand. He shot himself in the hand, right? And is suing, suppose he's doing a PSNI. And the thing that he said was, he's suing them because he said there should have been 2 of us there to deal with the revolvers. You know what I mean? Him and a guy standing beside him going, Willie, watch the trigger, Willie. Willie, don't point that at your hand, Willie. Remember the last time, Willie. I'll call the ambulance, Willie.
My favourite story this week was a dolphin. The woman knocked over by a dolphin. Man alive, this is brilliant. There was a woman and her husband out in a boat, and they were tootling around this little boat, and then the next thing, out of the blue, from nowhere, this 600-pound dolphin came flying out of the water and landed in the boat and landed on top of her and started thrashing around things. Broke her leg and broke. I know it's funny, but you know, it is. And the experts, all these marine experts, they asked them, why do you think the dolphin did it? And the marine experts think, well, we don't really know, but it might have been escaping from a shark. Isn't that genius?
That's not what happened. That woman is 62 years old. The chances are she's got arthritis. She bent down, her back went... and the dolphin went, Tony? You're not Tony. Then she rattled around a bit more, so that's more...
But the best driving story, apart from the dolphin, was the blind driver who broke the world record. There's a blind driver, a Frenchman called Luc...
Belgian, I think.
Called Luc? There's a blind man called Luc. That's slightly cruel. That's like people on one leg and being called Liam. That is wrong.
He's a French guy. They mocked me when I was growing up in Tyrone as well. I could not play Gaelic football for the team. I have no depth perception.
And he drove
But I
a car
work for the PSNI.
308 kilometres an hour he got up to.
192 miles an hour, the blind fella, yeah. Yeah, the dog was in ribbons trying to run it off.
The dog with his head out the window.
He only stopped because he went over Cat's eyes and in Braille that said, stop! I saw the last attempt. The last attempt was a few years ago by some guy as well, and it was in the rain. The blind guy had the wipers on. He had the wipers on. He's blind! What's the difference? I don't want the windscreen so I can't see through it. Oh, look, I can't see through it.
Are they all French, these guys, these blind drivers?
In my head, yes. They are all French.
Plus
he borrowed the car.
What?
He borrowed the car.
You can't just walk up. Hello? I'm attempting the world land speed record. Can I borrow your car?
Yeah, give
Hold over here. This
Thank you for that. A student was arrested after ram raiding a police station. His van crashed through a wall at the station, and it still took cops 2 hours to arrive on the scene. Can we have our next question, please?
Hi, I'm Steve from Coleraine. Who do you blame for dodgy merchandise?
Thank you, Steve from Coleraine. Who do you blame for dodgy merchandise? Yes, a new blow-up doll has been made of US vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin, but amazingly, still no sign of the Iris Robinson. But who do we blame for dodgy merchandise?
Sarah Palin is, oh man, she's getting offered loads of stuff now. She got offered the front of Playboy, oh no, Playboy centerfold, and you go, ugh. If I want to look at an Alaskan beaver, I'll watch Discovery. She got offered, she's in a film, what do you call it? Well, a lookalike of Sarah Palin is making a porn film called Nailin' Palin. This is true, and when one of the scenes in it, there's a big orgy, and a lookalike of Sarah Palin had sex with a lookalike of Hillary Clinton and a lookalike of Condoleezza Rice and the real Bill Clinton. He just worked it out a bit. And she's been asked to be in the Pussycat Dolls as well, the band.
She's the Pussycat Dolls of us.
Yeah,
but she said she asked to be in the
No,
Pussycat Dolls.
no, she's been asked to be in that.
Why?
Why? I don't know, because she's meant to be kind of hot. Don't you, which your candidate could read like me? She's a bit, I like her. But the dolls thing is interesting, because you know, there's a doll that has been taken off the shelves because apparently it says, Islam is the light. And that's rubbish, like, you know, the idea that it's a doll that just makes baby noises, and they're freaked out that it says Islam is the light. The idea that somehow that you get your beliefs from your dolls is ridiculous. Oh. We all had He-Man figures when we were kids, right? But when we went into exams, you would go, God, I really hope this happens, or Jesus, I hope this is easy. There wasn't one kid in the corner going, by the power of grace!
The one bit of merchandise I read about this week, it's definitely dodgy. It's not right. It's not natural. It's not meant to be. Somebody in the Women's Institute, which is older ladies, are bringing out a sex DVD. They're bringing out a sex DVD, seemingly to give practical advice to older couples, such as sexual positions that may be more comfortable. Like, you know, there's supposed to be one if your husband suffers from arthritis. The only position, if you're a man of that age, the only position, and you suffer from arthritis, the only sexual position you want to see your wife in is standing in front of you with a tray with tea and biscuits. That's all you want to see. It's that simple. That's all you want to see.
The inflatable doll thing as well. That's, you know, Bill Clinton apparently got one, and he burst it. He didn't have an ashtray, he didn't have anywhere to put his cigar. The other thing is the Al-Qaeda as well. Al-Qaeda are going to bring out their own inflatable doll, and it blows itself up.
No, Virgin Atlantic, this is true, Virgin Atlantic.
Atlantic.
They're going to Atlantic.
Atlantic.
That's what we say in North Belfast, and you say it up there too, let me tell you. No, they're going to bring him into space. He's going to go into space. He's got this thing where he's going to put people in spacecrafts and send them off into space. And he was offered $500,000 to do the first porn movie in space, and he said no, because it's Virgin Atlantic. But the first people to actually book in, £110,000 to get a seat, right? And Beatrice, Prince Beatrice, where's she from?
That's Fergie.
Right, her and Stephen Hawking are two of the first people to put their names down. Now, if they were in a porn movie, I would buy it. That could be a porn movie I would buy.
I'm going to enter the royal box.
Yes, thank you for that. A Women's Institute sex video contains advice on the best way for pensioners to make love and what hospitals will replace your hip for you afterwards. The video is guaranteed to keep older people occupied for hours as they try to figure out how to work the bloody video player. Can we have our next question, please?
Hi, I'm Ian from Belfast. Who do you blame for the lack of beaches that have legal sex on?
Colin, who do you blame for the lack of beaches
to have legal sex on?
Is this a big problem for you, sir?
No.
Who do you blame for that? I presume this is to do with the people in Dubai. There was a couple in Dubai who are inside now for 3 months because they allegedly had sex on a beach. Well, they're guilty now. 3 months in jail.
Yeah, because I was totally confused. Lack of place of legal sex, which implies there are places here where you can have